Have you ever felt like every bite of a sweet fruit could raise your blood sugar levels? If you have diabetes, you've probably been told to stay away from anything sweet, especially fruit. But what if that advice was just an extra layer of caution? Because some of the most common fruits, the ones you see every week at your local grocery store, are actually helping people lower their blood sugar, instead of raising it. I know, that goes against everything you've been told. But hear me out. Because while we've been terrified of sugar, something far more dangerous has been sneaking up on us. Every year, diabetes silently steals away strength, balance, eyesight, memory, even your independence. And most seniors don't see it coming until it's too late. The numbers are terrifying. Over 25% of adults over 65 already have diabetes. That's 1 in 4 people, maybe even you. And here's the scariest part. Most of the time, the early symptoms look just like normal aging: tiredness, brain fog, aching joints, blurry vision. You might not realize it's happening, until your health suddenly takes a turn you can't undo. But what if, the one thing you've been avoiding out of fear, sweet fruits, could actually help you fight back? There are seniors right now, maybe not far from where you live, who are in their 70s and 80s. And they're not just surviving with diabetes, they're thriving. They've got sharper minds, stronger bodies, and more energy than they had 30 years ago. And they're not living on a mountain of prescriptions or impossible diets. They're simply eating 2 common, sweet fruits that actually support healthy blood sugar levels. Most doctors would never think to mention them. Why? Because they've been trained to fear sugar, without fully understanding what natural sugar in whole fruit really does inside your body. And you know what? That lack of understanding has kept millions of seniors from discovering a simple, natural way to take control of their health. Here's what no one's telling you. Over 90% of seniors have never been told this by their doctor. But now, groundbreaking research, published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, is showing that certain fruits contain natural plant compounds that actually help your body process sugar better. Not worse. These compounds work with your body's own systems. They slow down sugar absorption, improve insulin sensitivity, and reduce the kind of inflammation that leads to diabetic complications. It's not about avoiding all sweetness. It's about choosing the right kind, the kind that helps you heal, not harm. So what are these 2 incredibly sweet, surprisingly powerful fruits? Let's get into it. Let's start with the first fruit, and you might already have it in your fridge. Berries. Blueberries. Strawberries. Even raspberries. These little powerhouses may be small, but don't let their size fool you, they're doing some serious work inside your body. Now here's what the science says. According to the American Diabetes Association, berries are packed with compounds called anthocyanins. That's just a fancy word for natural plant pigments. They give berries their deep red and blue colors. But what's more important is what anthocyanins do. They help improve something called insulin sensitivity, which means they help your body respond to insulin more effectively. When your cells respond better to insulin, sugar doesn't stay floating around in your bloodstream. It gets used. It gets stored properly. And your blood sugar levels stay in a healthier, more balanced range. And that's just the beginning. These berries are also full of antioxidants, your body's natural defense team. They help reduce inflammation, which plays a massive role in blood sugar problems, joint pain, heart issues, and even memory loss. But here's where it gets really interesting. Most people think berries are off limits if you have diabetes. You've probably heard it too: stay away from anything sweet. But the truth? Berries have a low glycemic index. That means they don't cause sharp spikes in your blood sugar the way processed snacks or added sugars do. Plus, their skins are loaded with fiber, which slows down how sugar is absorbed into your bloodstream. So instead of sending your numbers through the roof, they actually help regulate them. Here's what you can do starting tomorrow. Add half a cup of fresh berries to your breakfast. Toss them into a bowl of plain oatmeal. Blend them into a smoothie with unsweetened almond milk. Or just enjoy them on their own, no added sugar, no syrup, nothing fancy. It's simple. It's natural. And it's delicious, without the guilt. And just to be clear, we're talking about whole berries. Not juices. Not jams. Not canned fruit in syrup. Real, fresh berries, the way nature made them. Because sometimes, it's not about cutting everything out of your life. It's about bringing in the right things, the ones that support your body instead of working against it. And these little berries? They just might become one of your strongest allies. Now, let's talk about a fruit you've seen your entire life. Maybe it was packed in your school lunch. Maybe you've sliced it into a pie, or set one out on the kitchen counter because an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But what if I told you that simple little apple is doing more than just keeping the doctor away? It might be helping you fight diabetes from the inside out. I'm not just saying that, the science backs it up. A major study from Harvard University found that people who eat apples regularly have a significantly lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. So what's going on here? Well, apples contain something called pectin, a natural soluble fiber. And pectin works like a slow-release valve for your digestion. It helps slow down how quickly your body breaks down food, especially sugars. That means instead of sugar rushing into your bloodstream all at once, it's released gradually. Your insulin can keep up. Your blood sugar doesn't spike. And your body stays in a calmer, more stable state. But that's not all apples have going for them. They're also loaded with polyphenol, natural plant compounds that help reduce oxidative stress, fight inflammation, and even support healthy blood vessels. That matters more than you might think, especially if you're trying to protect your heart and keep your circulation strong. Now here's a little tip, one that makes a real difference. Eat your apple with the skin on. That's where most of the fiber and antioxidants live. One small apple, preferably in the morning or before a gentle walk, can set your blood sugar on the right track for the rest of the day. You're giving your body natural fiber, gentle sweetness, hydration, and nutrients, all in one bite. And don't underestimate the power of habit. This isn't about eating one apple and hoping for a miracle. It's about small, daily decisions that stack up, quietly, powerfully, over time. And here's something that's often overlooked. Apples are amazing for your gut health, and that's more important than ever as we age. Your gut isn't just about digestion. It's tied directly to your immune system, your mood, your energy, and yes, even your metabolism. When your gut is thriving, your blood sugar tends to be more stable, your body uses nutrients more efficiently, and your inflammation stays lower. So this fruit, this everyday, humble apple, is doing a whole lot more than most people give it credit for. It's not flashy. It's not exotic. But it's powerful. And it's been quietly helping people age stronger for generations. So if you're looking to regain control over your blood sugar, feel more energized in the morning, move through your day with a little more confidence, and maybe even skip a few of those extra doctor visits, start with something simple. Something natural. Something your body already knows how to use. Add these two sweet fruits, berries and apples, to your weekly meals. They're not exotic. They're not expensive. They don't require fancy recipes or complicated routines. Just real, whole foods, the kind that work with your body, not against it. This small shift, this tiny act of choosing the right kind of sweetness, could become one of the most powerful decisions you make this year. Because you're not just adding fruit. You're adding fiber. You're adding antioxidants. You're adding support for your heart, your gut, your brain, and yes, your blood sugar too. It's a simple change. But it might just be the first step toward thriving in your golden years. So now I've got to ask you. Which fruit surprised you the most, the apple or the berry? Did you think one of them was off limits all this time? Or maybe you've already been enjoying them, without even realizing how much they were helping your body fight back. Go ahead, let us know in the comments. Share your experience. And while you're there, tell us where you're watching from. Because it's always inspiring to see just how many of us are out here, choosing to age with power, not fear. And if this video gave you even a moment of hope, a bit of clarity, or a simple next step to feel more in control of your health again, then take just a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and maybe share it with a friend. Someone you care about who needs to hear that not all sweet things are bad. And that it's never too late to take your health into your own hands. You've lived through decades of change. You've raised families, built lives, overcome struggles. And you still have so much strength, wisdom, and vitality inside of you. Here at Thriving Age Tip, we believe that aging isn't about fading. It's about flourishing. It's about making smarter choices that match this incredible stage of life you're in. You deserve to feel good in your body. You deserve energy, clarity, and a deep sense of control over your health. And we're going to be right here, every step of the way, bringing you tips, truths, and tools to help you thrive. So keep going. Keep learning. And remember, the best days can still be ahead of you. We'll see you in the next video. From all of us here at Thriving Age Tip, stay strong, stay curious, and keep thriving. So now I've got to ask you, which fruit surprised you the most, the apple or the berry? Did you think one of them was off limits all this time? Or maybe you've already been enjoying them, without even realizing how much they were helping your body fight back. Go ahead, let us know in the comments. Share your experience. And while you're there, tell us where you're watching from. Because it's always inspiring to see just how many of us are out here, choosing to age with power, not fear. And if this video gave you even a moment of hope, a bit of clarity, or a simple next step to feel more in control of your health again, then take just a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and maybe share it with a friend. Someone you care about who needs to hear that not all sweet things are bad. And that it's never too late to take your health into your own hands. You've lived through decades of change. You've raised families, built lives, overcome struggles. And you still have so much strength, wisdom, and vitality inside of you. Here at Thriving Age Tip, we believe that aging isn't about fading. It's about flourishing. It's about making smarter choices that match this incredible stage of life you're in. You deserve to feel good in your body. You deserve energy, clarity, and a deep sense of control over your health. And we're going to be right here, every step of the way, bringing you tips, truths, and tools to help you thrive. So keep going. Keep learning. And remember, the best days can still be ahead of you. We'll see you in the next video. From all of us here at Thriving Age Tip, stay strong, stay curious, and keep thriving.